Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to revisit the dog kennel project. I told you we were going to build a nice doghouse on the back side of this, and we are, and that's what this video is about. Now, this is not the kind of doghouse you see out in the yard somewhere painted up like a barn or whatever. That's not what we're doing here. It's going to sit on the back side of this kennel here in my barn. So it's going to be, it doesn't need to have a tapered roof line for shedding rain and snow and all that. It's going to be much more functional than that and larger for multiple dogs. So we're talking about a box 6 feet by 4 feet by about 2.5 feet. We'll put a nice dog door in it. We'll put a hinge top on it so we can get down in it and work on it when we need to. And I'm going to put a heater in it. We'll probably start out with a heating pad, see how that goes. There's also wall-mounted heaters that you can buy, but I'm not too impressed with what I've seen in that arena. So we'll see how that goes. But either way, I've got the project going on in the shop, and we're building a dog house for the back side of the kennel. Okay, so we're going to start out with a basic H pattern 2x4 frame for the base, for the floor. And there's the supplies we're using. I got 3/4 inch plywood for the floor, and we'll put that on a 2x4 H frame, and then we'll build up from there. Okay, now we're going to frame up the walls. We're going to put a 2x4 base and then go up with wall studs. We're looking at a 2.5 foot wall or so, minus the width of the studs. So we'll measure that out, cut it, and start going up. I'm pre-drilling every screw hole on the project because I don't want to split any boards. Now we put the 6-inch hinges on and we're just about done with the top. Okay, we've just about got it done. I wanted to show you the inside of the box. And check out this super cool dog door we found online. Tractor Supply's website had this. It's got the plastic slats just like a big drive-through cooler you see guys going through with forklifts and whatnot, but it's a small version for a doghouse. How cool is that? That'll help hold the heat in the winter. Well, as you might imagine, it was way too big to get it out the door in my shop, the man door, so I took it out the big shop door and brought it around the barn on my wood cart, actually. The sides drop away on the wood cart if you want them to, and it becomes a pretty cool little flatbed that'll hold 1,000 pounds of whatever. So we got it out with that. Okay, so there's a removable panel on the back side of this kennel, and we got to line that up with the new door, the dog door, on our dog box. And then we'll be able to secure it to the back side of the kennel with some hangers. Okay, I had to use a few tools to get it in position. I used this cart and that hand truck, but we got it put up there, so now we're ready to make sure it looks good up front, and then we'll put hangers on it. Okay. Okay, so I use hanger straps to secure the box to the kennel poles, and that's going to hold it nice and secure. Okay, so just to talk to you about the finishing touches that we're putting on our doghouse on the back of the dog kennel here. We've got the Outback doghouse door. Back up a little bit so you can see it. This has got the plastic strips that hang just like the cooler in a big commercial warehouse where you see the guys driving through with a forklift and it just kind of pushes the plastic strips out of the way. It's a really great temperature barrier, but dogs can move in and out no problem. And they actually make them for dog houses, which I thought was super cool, so I got one, and hopefully the dogs will be okay with it. I think they will. Rosie's already been in and out of it a couple of times. So that was the door that we decided to go with, help hold some of the heat in during the colder times. And then there's, I talked about putting the heating pad in. This is the one that I went with. K&H Products makes these. It's a tough plastic mat, but it's got a heating element in it and a washable cloth cover. And it basically comes up to about the body temperature of a dog, which is 104 degrees. So they can lay on it, and it's kind of like laying up against, you know, another animal, but it'll allow them to get warm. And it sits right in the floor of the dog box, and it's got a wire wrapped cord that makes it semi-chew proof. I don't think they're going to chew on it anyways, but it's an 80-watt appliance. It doesn't draw a lot of power, and you just take it out during the warmer months and clean it up and put it away. Stores real well. It also, and we're going to lay that down at the bottom of the box. I'll show you where it's going to go. Well, there you have it, folks. Another project finished. Took a little while. We had to do it in a few different phases, but we got the kennel put up and we got the dog box built. We put a really nice door in it, a thermal door with the plastic slats, and then a heated pad from K&H Dog Products, so that we can give the pups a little bit of heat when it gets cold. And like I said, it took a little while, a couple different phases, but we got it done. And it's something new. I've never built one of those before, but we're there. Now it's all ready. We got the gravel floor put in with the cattle panels in the bottom, the retriever lodge kenneling from TSC, and we went online and found the dog door and the heated panel, and those came in at Tractor Supply Company as well. And later, when I get links to these things, I'll put them down in the description. I'm going to wait and see how I like them before I recommend them to somebody. I think they're going to be fine, but we'll see. I'll do an update on it. Anyways, that's about it. That project's done. We're going to move on to other stuff. If you like the video, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really does help get our message out. And we like for folks to come and share the journey with us. Mistakes, triumphs, whatever. We're going to film it all. And thanks for watching Home in the Sticks. We'll see you next time.